Hey guys, it's Deanna here, and we figured that we would do a short video because there's a lot of confusion going on out there about wool. We love that you guys love wool just like we do, and it's so easy to get into. But we know that you guys have this, a lot of you newbies have the same questions, and we just want to have this video to make it easy. We might make a better one later, but this will help for now. So we're going to go over real quick the differences in the wools and which one you should get for your baby. The first being is we carry a woolly bottom hybrid soaker. And what that is hybrid soaker means it's made out of recycled, upcycled wool, meaning they take old sweaters and things like that, they treat it to make it sure it's very, very clean, and then they make little soakers out of it. These also have interlock wool on the outside, so that's why they sometimes have a lot of different personality. These are trendy because you can get different kind of colors, things like that. These are great for heavy wetters. I use this one, and I use another one we're going to talk about on my heavy wetter. If you have a non-heavy wetter, you can use it too. But these are awesome for heavy wetters. And another reason why is because they have this extra soaker sewn inside to help with absorbency in the night with your baby. These come pre-lanolized. So if you're just starting with wool and you've never done anything, and maybe you're not wanting to spend a ton of money on your wool soakers yet, you want to try these. They run $25, and they work great for a heavy wetter. So regardless if you have a non-heavy wetter or a heavy wetter, these are where you go to. The other kind of woolly bottom is the interlock. And the interlock, we have a saloon version of as well of this. I'm not going to show it on this video, but because we can describe both. But interlock is not meant for heavy wetters. So if your baby does not wet through or leak on the bed in the current diaper you use, this is okay. If you have a baby that is peeing through everything every night, do not buy the soaker. You will want the hybrid one I just showed, or you'll want the next one I'm going to show. This one comes pre-lanolized again. This is great for daytime use. It's great for play because it won't really, it won't snag or have any problems like that. Not that you really have a lot of that, but the care is, the baby can be pretty hard on it, like just crawling around and doing lots of stuff. So again, this is the interlock, and there's an interlock in Sloom, and the same rules go with that, except for the Sloom one does not come lanolized. Only woolly bottoms come lanolized. And if you don't know what lanolized means, that just means that is what enables the soaker to prevent leaks, okay? The third kind of wool cover is a Sloom knit cover. I hope you guys can see this. It's a navy one out of my stash. The Sloom knit, these are more expensive. And the reason they're more expensive is because they're really nice. Not that the woolly bottoms aren't, but the woolly bottoms are made out of upcycled and interlock. This is an original knit, and these are amazing for heavy wetters. But they don't come pre-lanolized. So again, if you are not sure and you want to test about your wool, go woolly bottoms and then upgrade to Sloom. Once you go Sloom, you're spoiled. And these, again, they're amazing for heavy wetters. I have a very heavy wetter, and I have a lot of Sloom, and I have a lot of woolly bottoms. I love both because woolly bottoms has a lot of personality in the sweaters because they're upcycled. And Sloom is a really pretty solid knit. They can wear these during the day too. They can wear them at night and day, but ideally, again, they're for heavy wetters. You can use them for non-heavy wetter too because they're really nice. And the knit is only one type of knit. But that's that. Again, you would have to lanolize this before you use it. Woolly bottoms comes out of the package from us. You can put it on your baby that night. This one, you have to treat it. Again, not waterproof. Your baby will leak like crazy if you don't lanolize this one first. Things that you are going to need to make sure that you're successful with wool is you're going to need things to lanolize it. And the lanolizing part is what scares everybody from wool. And honestly, it's just stupid because it's so easy to do. And it's not stupid, I say, but I was just as scared. I was just like, oh, I'm going to have to lanolize. I don't know how to do that. But it's like the easiest thing ever. And especially if your baby isn't peeing through the bed, that's the most, pain in the butt, changing a crib all the time compared to lanolizing wool. So you're going to need to get wool wash because you'll wash your wool every 2 to 3 weeks unless it smells like pee. Yeah, wool is miraculous and self-cleans, so to say. It's crazy. Anyways, but you'll need wool wash. We carry 3 kinds. We carry Scarlett's Naturals, we carry CJ's, and we carry the Unicorn Fiber Wash. Unicorn is what Sloom recommends. If you're using Sloom, Unicorn. Again, the other ones we totally recommend. We're not saying we don't, but this is what I use. And we will be carrying Unicorn's complete product line, Power Scour, unscented, all those things coming soon. But this is what we would say to get first. The second thing you're going to need is you're going to need lanolin. This is not the same as nipple lanolin, okay? So any of you guys that have that from nursing, not the same. You guys need to buy this because it's a different kind of lanolin. We have lanolin sprays and things like that, revitalizers. Those are not the same as lanolizing your wool. Lanolizing is soaking your wool in a lanolin mixture, water mixture, and spritz is meant for in between sprucing it up. It's meant to make sure it lasts a little longer maybe, but it's not instead. So just so you know, make sure it's not instead. But this is kind of, what it looks like. This one's all used up because I use it a lot. And the third thing you're going to need to get is a Sloom cube. There's been talk where you can use like baby soap and things like that. I don't know much about that. I don't recommend it necessarily because I go based on what Sloom tells, and Sloom, they're the experts. So we recommend having Sloom cube. And you have to have a Sloom cube in order to get your lanolin mixture, when this melts down, to emulsify and turn milky white. So you have to put these together. So one cannot go without the other. And we try real hard to make sure we have enough cubes for you guys to get. The cube will last a long time. You only need a small amount in your lanolin mixture. And even like, here you can see I was using it up and stuff. But and it's not overpowering smell. So if you smell the cube, it'll smell stronger than when you lanolize your wool. Just saying. And then the other thing is you're going to need, I would suggest getting these like wash tub buckets. I think I got mine for $1.88 at Walmart or something like that. And I say to get those, unlike the video showed that we use in our stash chat a lot, but you use the buckets because it can control the temperature better. In a lot of stainless steel sinks, the stainless steel can retain temperature and can affect the water, and it can affect your wool. And you always want to make sure, no matter what, that your water is the same temperature when you wash, when you rinse, and when you put into the lanolin mixture. Because if it's different, your wool could get shocked and it could shrink. It could have all sorts of little things. So you just want to always make sure that it feels the same temperature. So always put your hand in before you put that wool in. It's not hard, but you just, again, you want to make sure. You'll need a little like teaspoon, for your lanolin. I have like this little whisk I use. I have it set aside with my wool supply. So, a couple little things to just give you success right away if you have these little things set up, and they're super cheap, to buy. So with that, we just wanted to give you a little video. We are so excited about all of your love of wool, and we want everyone to use wool at night. It's just because we're all scared to use it that we haven't used it yet. Or we try everything. We try stuffing. I mean, I had 4.0 stuffed to the max, where she couldn't turn over when she was like 4 months. She's like, doing that. And I'm sure you guys have been there if you have a HeavyWetter, which you need to go to wool. And the diaper you need to put under wool will be a Sloom overnight bamboo fleece fitted. It's super absorbent. The whole entire thing soaks up everything, and then you put the cover over it. You will need between 2 and 5. So if you don't ever want to miss a day of having wool at night, you want 5. If you don't care when you're lanolizing your wool and it's drying for 2 days about using that other overstuffed diaper that risks getting everything wet, then just do 2. If money's an issue, do 2, and then obviously get yourself where you need to later. The other thing is with your wool, you want at least 1 to start off with, but ideally you probably want, I'm going to say 2 to 4, because you like to have them in the rotation, then you don't have to lanalyze as often. And when you are washing wool, you'll have wool to use. You don't have to worry about that because you'll have wool to use when that wool is drying. With your fitted as well, sorry to go back to that, you can also get Sloom snapless fitteds. Those are one size instead of the overnight bamboos. Those are OBS. Those are sized. Where a snapless, it'll fit all size of baby. But if you're going to use it at 9, you have a HeavyWetter, you'll need an HLC soaker insert. Those are sold on the Sloom page on our site as additional absorbency inside the diaper. And you'll want to get a snappy. They come with a pin. But who wants to pin their baby in the middle of the night? And I suck at pins. So I have snappy for that. I have a couple of snappies just in case because, you lose snappies. So make sure to get like a double pack. But with that, again, we're excited about you being in wool, and please, in the thread, ask us questions, and we will make another video if you guys need it of other info for you. Thanks so much. Talk to you guys later. Bye.